Stop wasting your time sifting through piles and piles of resumes. Let them do the hard work for you. Okay. This is a fantastic article. You know I love economics and I love debunking liberal life. So let's get right to it. Wall Street Journal piece. This is really, really great. Very well done. It's got a couple of charts. It's called The Tale of Two Economies. Trump's policies are helping workers more than Obama's did. Simple as that. Now, why I like this piece, it's written by the Journal. These are not basically Trump's, it's a newspaper. It's not supposed to be, but their opinion column, which is not the journalism side, it can be very harsh on Trump at times. So to write a piece like this, folks, it has some meat on the bone. They're writing it because it's true. The Trump economy's been excellent. First, let's debunk this stupid liberal talking point about income. I've heard this. I heard it today. I was watching a show on Fox. Liberal commentator comes on and says, the Trump economy is only working for the rich. And ladies and gentlemen, absolutely, categorically false. Let's put up piece number 1 from the piece. They have a chart up in the piece. I'll describe it to you. It's very simple. Per capita income growth. In other words, income growth per person, right, Joe? So you would think if the economy is only working for the rich, we wouldn't be seeing income growth, broad-based income growth. Ladies and gentlemen, not true. When you look at income growth in Florida, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Nevada, and you compare Trump with Obama, Trump wins in every single state. In many of those states, like Iowa, he doubles, if not more than doubles, the personal income growth in that state. You may say, well, is it across the United States? It's across the United States, too. Income growth under Trump is higher. So your nonsense talking point that it's only benefiting the rich and personal incomes are stagnating is nonsense. It's made up. It is a fabricated, far-left, ridiculous talking point you just made up. Point number 2. You may say, well, Joe, the hourly wages aren't moving and the Trump economy's stagnant on hourly wages and people in manual labor and hospitality, they're suffering. It's only the bankers and the Thurston Howell Lovey crowd. They're the only ones that are making money. Over with the cigar and the Macallan's 22 or whatever, right, on the rocks. That is not what's happening. Let's look at this from the Wall Street Journal. Average hourly earnings growth on a monthly basis during the first 29 months of the Trump administration and the second term of the Obama administration. Who's seen a bigger hourly growth? Trump in mining, in construction, in manufacturing, in private services, in retail, in transportation, in leisure and hospitality. Trump wins every single time. In many of those fields, the hourly wage growth is actually double what it was under the Obama administration. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this stuff up. Facts matter. Facts don't lie. Democrats do. It is as simple as that. Folks, and I don't mean, listen, the show's not about giving you homework. You're all responsible adults. You do whatever you want. But I strongly implore you to keep these talking points in your head, because you will never lose an argument, because the facts are just not on their side. There's no way to misinterpret that. Okay, moving on. You may say now, if you're an Obama acolyte, well, the Trump administration, all right, maybe incomes are growing and hourly wages are growing, but minorities are definitely suffering in the Trump economy. Wrong again, folks, from the Wall Street Journal piece. And I quote, Cory Booker made the claim that minorities are being left behind. Really? The jobless rate for blacks is 6.2%, which is only 2.9 percentage points higher than for whites, versus a 4.6 percentage point difference before the start of the 2008 recession. Unemployment, listen to me, liberals, listen up, cotton out of your ears, jam it in your mouth for a minute. Unemployment has fallen twice as much amongst black Americans as whites since December of 2016. I know facts are hard for you, but unemployment has fallen at twice the rate for black Americans than white Americans. So Cory Booker is lying. Not only is he lying, the disparity between black unemployment which sadly has been higher, and white unemployment in America has shrunk under the Trump administration to the lowest levels to before 2008. Here's another winner from the Wall Street Journal piece. Get a load of this one, Cory Booker. Liar. Nearly 1 million more black Americans and 2 million more Hispanic Americans are employed than when Barack Obama left office. And minorities account for more than half of all new jobs created during the Trump presidency. Holy Moses, are you people knuckleheads who continue to promote this? 1 million more black Americans are employed now than when Obama left office. 1 million. 2 million more Hispanic Americans. Tell me again how the Trump presidency is not benefiting minority Americans. Please tell me. You're just making it up. You're just making it's a lie. You're pulling it out of a hat. Here. You're taking the hat.
There's somewhere else.
Magic, it's the referee hat. You're taking it out of the hat. There you go. You're taking it. You're just making this stuff up. It's a lie. It gets worse. Kamala Harris is another winner out there. Again, promoting factual disinformation, hoping you believe it. What about Senator Harris's assertion that folks are stringing together jobs to make ends meet? Well, about 5% of Americans hold more than one job. And this rate, Joe, has held relatively constant since 2010. Yet there are now 1.3 million fewer Americans working part-time for economic reasons than at the end of the Obama presidency. Again, not only is Harris lying to you, Americans are trying to work many jobs to string together to make ends meet. Ladies and gentlemen, 1.3 million less Americans are working part-time due to economic reasons, meaning they couldn't find a full-time job, now than were under President Obama. And the rate of people working two full-time. Remember Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez promoted this nonsense too in that interview with Margaret Hoover? The economy's not working that well. People are working two jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That is not true. The data tells a totally different opposite story. People forced to work part-time for economic reasons, there are 1.3 million fewer of them now. It's not only that Harris is lying, it's the exact opposite. Listen, folks, I got one more of these, but I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. It's not my job. You are all responsible, clear-thinking, free adults in a constitutional republic in the greatest country on earth. Do whatever suits your fancy, okay? It's not my business who you vote for. I would prefer that, obviously, the president wins re-election for the best of the country because I believe in liberty, yours and mine. But this is, I don't lecture you here. Do what you need to do. I am just telling you that the other side is not telling you the truth. You don't have to like Trump. You don't have to like his tweets. You don't have to like his economics. But lying about his economics makes you a fraud or too stupid to know the difference. There's no option C. Either you don't do your homework, fine, you just don't know anything. Or you do your homework and you're lying. None of the points you make about the Trump economy are true. Incomes are not going down. Hourly earnings are not going down. They're going up. Minorities are not faring worse. They're faring better. Hispanic and black Americans are doing better. People are not being forced to work two jobs. Less people are working two jobs. And finally, you may say, well, Joe, again, this is only for service employees, production level people, the people who get their fingers dirty for a living. They're definitely getting screwed over in the Trump economy. Wrong again, folks. Wrong again. Yes, wrong again, buddy. Here we go. A tighter job market is also pushing up wages for the average Cory or Kamala. Talking about Cory Booker or Kamala Harris. Average hourly earnings for production level manufacturing workers have grown at an annual rate of 2.8% during the Trump presidency compared to 1.9% during Barack Obama's second term. Again, not only the people doing the work for a living who get dirty for a living, get dirt in their fingernails, they're the ones suffering. No, they were suffering under Obama. Their wages are growing faster now under Trump. You're just making it up. Again. Oh, man, alive. I mean, is that not the most thorough evisceration, Joe, of a tale of two economies you've ever seen? Nothing you said is true. The Democrat, nothing. It's the exact opposite. Now, I got just two more